and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and my very exciting journey from full-time teacher to full-time Etsy shop owner and YouTuber. So if that is something that you think you would like to see, then please subscribe to my channel. Today is a totally different kind of video. I am doing a collaboration with 25 other YouTubers. We are all sharing how we film, like what the space looks like that we film in. I am also going to be sharing my 2 top editing tips with you at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around to see that. I want to start out today by thanking the crafty budgeter for introducing me. I'll admit I haven't seen her video yet because I'm filming this before her video comes out. But I was told that she's going to introduce me, and I'm so excited because when I saw that I was like, but she's like famous. Someone famous is going to introduce me? Like, I was so excited. I'm like, I don't know. I was just so excited. So if you haven't seen the Crafty Budgeters video, you should definitely go check that out. And I will be introducing the next YouTuber that's going to be filming, and her name is a Pink Cloth Life. And I'll be honest, I had not heard of her until this collaboration started, and then I started following her channel, and now I'm like, how could I have missed this? So she's awesome, very entertaining, very sweet, and I love her nails. So anyway, you should definitely check out her as well. She will be coming up, I believe, tomorrow. Her video will be coming out. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I wanted to start with this setup. I have 2 main setups that I do. This one, when I want to talk to you, and then I have the table when we do an up-down. So I'm going to use my little phone camera here to show you what this setup looks like. But I do want to point out one thing, or a couple things. First of all, you need to think about your background. I try to create some interest. I have this painting that my brother did. I thought about putting something on the door, like a reef or something. I haven't done that yet. But I want you to notice there's like a little light coming from over there. That's also important to have a little bit of light behind you, as well as really bright lights in front of you. So let me show you what I see when I'm filming. Okay, so this is what it looks like from where I'm standing. There is just like a normal lamp set up behind my camera that's turned on. I have a light source over there as well. And this is just my, where I cut my stickers. So it's just the best like height for filming. Like for me, like my height, this was perfect. So let me turn this lamp off so we can get a better look at the camera. There we go. So this microphone is amazing. I'm going to be talking about sound a little bit later, but this microphone, I was able to change the settings to a setting where I don't have to adjust it once it's in my video. Actually, sometimes I even have to turn it down a little bit. Where everything else I use, I have to turn the volume way up. Okay, so this camera is by Sony. What is it called? Guys, I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if that's the name of the camera or if there's another name, but I did invest in this camera after. So this channel's been around for over a year now, but I've been on YouTube for 7 years total with my other channel that I did before this channel. So yeah, so I did not get this until like year number 6. You definitely don't need a big, nice, fancy camera to begin with. This phone will do the job 100%, but it is nice to have this sometimes. So I have my fancy camera, and then I purchased this fancy stand that goes with it. It's really cool because I can start and stop filming right there from that. And then I also invested in this really nice microphone. It's a Rode microphone. Let's see if I can get the name for you. Okay, I can't show you the name, but it's RODE. So that is the camera and the setup that I use when I am filming an intro or any kind of video where I want to talk to you guys. Okay, friends, so here is my top-down place that I film. I'm going to go into a little more detail for each of these items. Everything I use, I believe, is in my Amazon storefront, which is linked below, so you can go and check out the items. But I wanted to show you on my ring light here, I have my phone attached to the top for the top-down recording. I used to use this camera, the one I'm currently holding, to do top-down filming. I like it because it had a screen that I could see while I was filming, but the downside was it didn't last as long as my phone. My phone could go on for a long period of time where the camera dies more quickly. I could replace the battery, but it was a hassle. So first I have this ring light, then I have my cell phone. Then, like I said, I was struggling with some sound issues, so I've added a microphone here. So this is the wire. And in an effort to keep the wire out of the shots when I'm recording, I wrap it around this bottle here. This is just a Febreze hair bottle, and it has this little hook here. The things we do, you guys. So when I'm filming, it usually is like under that hook there. So it usually looks like that. It's under the hook. This part is attached to me. so that you guys can hear me better when I am filming. Over here, I have pretty much everything I need to do a plan with me. I have all the tools, like the important tools, like the tweezers, scissors, a little ruler, this super nifty little cutting tool. Those are all things I like to use when I plan. And then this little bowl here holds the rings that I wear when I plan. I like to keep the videos like pretty and interesting. I usually try to have my nails done. Right now, I'm in a recovery day. I do a couple days of recovery each week for my nails, so where I just put strengthener on them, so there's no polish, just strengthener. But anyways, so I keep trying to do my nails, and I also try to look a little bit pretty by having my bracelet on and having these rings. I have my wedding band here, and then I have these two rings that I wear on the other hand. This one says Logan, who is my youngest son, and this one says Jacob, if you can see it, who is my oldest son. And Jacob works with me in my Etsy shop. Okay, so this table here, when I first started filming, I used a paper mat. It is currently on that top shelf there. It's like a wood grain paper mat. It is also listed in my Etsy shop if you want to go and find that. That's a very cheap way to start. But then I decided that I wanted to have a nice wooden table that, like, the mat sometimes would move around when I was making videos, and by having a table like this table is not going to move around. So I did invest in this, and I think it was still only like $60 once I finally decided to go for it. But so I do have a filming table that's exclusively for filming with this wood grain on it, and I tried to get as light as possible. My original mat was a white gray, and I loved that color. I couldn't find a table like that, but I did get a light color top, so that helped. Okay friends, so that is it for my filming setup. Let's head over to the computer now so I can show you my top 2 editing tips to bring your videos up to that next level. Okay guys, so I use Wondershare Filmora 9 to edit my videos. I do have the paid version. There is a free version available, but I don't know if the 2 things I'm going to show you, I don't know if those are available on the free version. So I'm just going to pick one of my clips. This is something I recorded earlier today. I just did a savings challenge. So I want this clip to look and sound the best that it can. So first of all, I'm going to add it down here. Okay, so now it is part of, it's part of my video. I would also have, before this, I would have put an intro and an outro and done some other things. But I want this to look its best, and I want it to sound its best. Now, I have a really quiet voice in real life, so I have to adjust the audio to make it so you can even hear me. So if you look down here, like this is super tiny, that's my voice. Okay, so I'm going to click on the video 2 times, and that will open up this window here where you have some different options. We're going to start with the audio. So click on audio, and you want to adjust the audio to a level that matches everything else in your video. So I usually match it to the level of my intro. That way, when someone is watching my video, they can adjust the sound at the intro, and they don't need to adjust the sound then for the rest of the video. Of course, Mark is drinking because he does this every time I film. Okay, I think he's done. So anyways, I already know that when I do my top-down videos, the microphone that I use for the top-down videos, I need to set this at an 11. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to put 11. Now this only goes up to 12. So I have to increase it almost to completely as high as it goes. But I know that that's what I need to do in order for you to hear me. Now, I've also gone into my main computer and made sure that the microphone is set to the highest level possible and everything else. So I've done everything I can to make it as loud as possible for you guys. So that's my tip number 1. Make sure that your sound is good. I'll be honest, guys, sometimes when I'm watching a video and I can't hear the video or the sound is really hard to get through, I just stop watching it. So I feel like sound is an important part of your video. The second part, the color here actually looks pretty nice because I filmed this in the afternoon, so I did have some natural sunlight. But in order to make it just the best color as possible, I go up to color. Actually, I'm not going to do it from there. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to right click to open up the menu, and then I'm going to go to color correction. And then you have all these different options and you can play with them, but I have found the best and easiest thing to do is to click on adjust, go to auto, click on auto, and then it will adjust it for you. And that's all you have to do. So now I have my sound perfect and my color perfect. Okay friends, so that is it. I'm back at the where we began the video. I just want to remind you to take a look at the Crafty Budgeters video that came out yesterday and a Pink Cloth Life, her video, which will come out tomorrow. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you again next time. Bye everyone.